A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, it's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news, indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you have done that, come and see me.
Revelio. Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Protego!
Incendio!
Confringo!
Casio!
Reducto!
Incendio!
Amateur! Confringo!
Incendio! Now die! Incendio!
You were.
Bro.
Accio! Accio! Protego! Expelliarmus!
Winding up.
Expelliarmus!
Nothing more than luck. You may want spirited, eh?
Okay, bro. These niggas got it, bro. I ain't even mess with them. Eating my ass.
Protego! Confringo! Reducto! Did I hurt you?
Incendio!
Farewell, thou feeble little child.
Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Protego! Reducto! Confringo!
Levioso! Protego!
Knife dry!
Expelliarmus!
An inevitable ending.
Bro. There's no way.
It seems we may have an intruder.
Levioso, Accio, Confringo, Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego.
Perhaps I shall scout around Fellcroft for something.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
I heard something.
Fight about as well as a pumpkin.
Confringo.
Oh, what?
Intriguing place, Zanbakar's tower. Lovely.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Bro, what? Cass, what?
done.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Ramrock said so. Wait a moment. I was only young, mind. There must be something here. Ramrock said so. You ought to come back on. Who's there? Rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get this over with. Are you wasting it?
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
I will draw blood.
Protego!
You gave me no choice.
Damn. Who is he?
Rumors are to be believed. You've taken to increasing the beast population. Where do you find
I will draw blood. You won't last long. Come up here and fight me! Stop it! You are postponing the end. Someone been taken out of me! Farewell forever, human! I will draw blood. Spells won't save you now.
Bro.
I will draw blood. You don't know who you're playing with!
Protego!
Not quite.
That was unimpressive.
When are you going to give up? Still hoping to survive.
Confringo.
Your time is short, child. Oh, look at you. Well done. You're a very pleased.
I will draw blood. Rather unwise coming back this way. Get accustomed to that.
Get away with it.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
I'd wager this mess is the fault of time, not goblins.
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Welcome to Sanvakar's Tower.
Protego! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Careful now.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. This looks intriguing. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Protego! Revelio. These look familiar. Accio. Accio. What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. Accio! More statues.
You not dead? Thank you. Check in the closet all the way to the right. It's gonna be a little bag. Should have a red charger in it.
Accio.
No, it's another one. Yeah.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Like what? I'm so confused.
Accio! Levioso! Accio! 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 I'll never get used to these floors. Confringo. Potato. Expelliarmus. I'll never get used to these floors. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Levioso. Expedego. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus.
No way, bro. Dang.
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
No.
Protego. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Accio.
Like, be for real.
Confringo. Accio. Accio. Expelliarmus, Confringo! Protect!
Gotta be a real sorcerer. No, I did not get my brakes. Like that. be for real. Bro, no way, I gotta start all the way over. No. Bro, no way. Oh my god.
I believe this. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Accio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Leviosa. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Bro, that move is impossible to dodge. Let me see if I need to upgrade some stuff.
Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Bro, I had this man at that much help me. Bro, finna cry.
Expelliarmus. Protego.
Whatever, bro.
Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus. 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 Confringo.
don't be wrong with these niggas. I don't gotta watch my tone when they.
What a relief. Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this...
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces. They and their mentor,
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course.
What, bro?
Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
That's the keeper, boys.
I should ask Serona at the Three Broom...
About a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you It.Seando, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Half of the letters end up in the local pond.
I don't see why.
You're back! Nice to see you again.
Bro, you don't got no cheap broomstick, bro. Like, what's to you? A clean ass night.
Nice doing business with you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step... You seem to be a...
Shut up, bro, because you made me mad with these prices. I don't even want to talk to you.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. The time trial...
Shut up.
Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know. I question anyone teaching defense against the dark.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Fuck that nigga. So I already got a broomstick and I just bought one. Well, I can't get on my broomstick and I just bought it.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Hey.
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Bro, don't nobody gonna race so ugly. Stuff was crazy.
Brilliant. Success. This is rather fun.
22 rings, bro.
This'll take some getting used to. Made it.
Am I missing rings out here?
Excellent. This is rather fun.
Shoot him fucking one more time.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh. Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I never thought.
What's this? Hogwarts.
You like the
Yeah.
Is it like Elden Ring?
I ain't played Elden Ring. But I'm a goat.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them
We was
properly.
winning. Win streak. You could check out the
Now,
YouTube.
it seems many of you are out of
Me and
practice.
Chase is going crazy.
Let's take some time to review the basics of
Huh?
how to care for a beast, shall we?
Moira
Miss Sweeting,
and
would
Bash.
you please assist our new
Winning
student
every
with the lesson
game.
today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes.
All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Alright, bro. What am I doing?
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
I ain't even in uniform. I'm in that drip cell.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class.
Take drip.
Poachers in training.
What you talking
Persephone
about?
was onto them instantly.
Louis V pants.
Thank you for your help. Let's carry on.
Gucci scarf.
Feed and brush the Neasels, just as you did with Gerald.
Robe. Louis V. Boots. Balenciagas. Glasses. Glasses. These Ralph Lauren themselves. Don't play with the glasses, shorty. Don't play with the glasses. It's out that motherfucker.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
I got a brush. You want me to brush it down?
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind.
Actually,
in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
I'm not sure. What's this all about?
You'll see. I promise you have nothing to fear. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Hey.
Really?
Okay.
Well, thank you. I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
So you trying to get boned in the woods. Let's get to it. You ain't gonna let me get on my broomstick.
Quite the weather we're having.
You ain't got no
don't you
broomstick,
think?
shorty.
Where are you taking me?
It really
ain't got
is
no
much
view,
better
shorty.
if I just show you.
Can't even get with you, shorty. Y'all damn near turn around on your
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
She gonna follow me. She waiting for that dick. She want Dino, yo. She want Dino.
Stand back.
Shorty is not trying to get boned.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her.
You ain't got no
But
broom.
be
You
careful.
got you a bird,
You must
shorty.
always show
Damn.
hippogriffs the proper courtesy
I need
before you
you.
approach them.
Bow. Alright. You gonna bow.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Yeah, next time. Boom.
you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell. Before taking it out into the world.
Glacius!
There you go. Catching them quickly.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius!
I think it's learned its lesson.
Accio!
But do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful level.
Expelliarmus! Glacius! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo!
Still talk about you.
Where they go.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I was musing on the precious butterflies when I was at...
Very well.
Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the forbidden forest.
you're back. With something to report, I hope?
I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
All the latest wizarding news right here.
Defender might seem like harmless fun.
It's always nice to see a familiar face. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to...
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows... freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
There we go. That's it. Goodness.
Has your brain been infected?
Not my fault if a customer skips the fine print.
Awful when they ask you a question now, isn't it?
Welcome back. Have you finished yours?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say. And you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practicing your next one as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Isabella Bell Bell, thanks on video.
Arresto momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Hello, Isabella.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is
I'm
it?
alright, little hungry.
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi...
What have you been doing?
If you were that good, I can't believe a bit of bad luck could end your entire...
Harry Potter? I wanna play.
I don't think
Liquid
you
luck.
got it. But do you want to play something?
We can after I shower.
Yeah, you running too late on that.
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
You gonna be running too late. Bro.
Why are you laughing?
Huh?
Why are you laughing?
I found something funny.
Oh. That's cool.
Okay.
I wanna see what you found funny.
No, it's cool, remember?
Huh?
It's cool, remember?
It's cool.
Yeah, that's what you said.
When did I say that?
Just a few minutes ago.
When did I say that? I don't remember what I said. I missed you.
No, you didn't.
I missed you. I missed you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Stop. Don't do that. Right away.
No, you didn't.
But I did. I missed you all day. I missed you. Well, I kept calling you earlier, and you were telling me to hold on, and then called me like 2 hours later, like, what?
I was ignoring you? I don't think that's what I was doing.
I think it was.
Oh.
You was ignoring me because you was streaming.
Because I was what?
Streaming.
And I was ignoring you?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
Whatever.
How you know I was streaming?
Because you said. Well, I literally saw it earlier.
That was early. That was earlier though.
Were you going at that time that I was calling you?
When?
Earlier, when I first got home.
When you first got home?
Yeah, because I got home at 4:50 and I was blowing up your phone. Now we just gonna have to do what I know.
That's all. I don't know what I was doing. Ain't nobody acting, nothing.
Yeah, I was blowing up your phone.
What?
I was blowing up your phone and then I was like, you know what, fuck it, whatever. Just I put on a movie and I was going to sleep. And I was halfway asleep. I was literally almost about to reach sleep. And then and I wake up.
Womp womp.
It's me,
Still
Gareth.
asleep?
Do you have a moment?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Expelliarmus!
Let me ask you something. Where's your mirror at?
Right here. What?
Confringo!
When? It was early, to be honest. At like 3 o'clock in the morning. Why are you worried about it? Why are you worried about it? Why was I what? Who was out? Exactly. There was nobody out. We gotta work tomorrow.
Okay, now you're doing too much. Calm down.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora.
Who?
Pardon me if I seem
What
a
am I
little
doing?
distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy.
Bro,
Samantha
stop
thinks I'm
talking to me,
potty.
bro.
But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos! That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
How can one not fancy Professor Garlick? She's brilliant with plants and energy.
Sharp was in a mood.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Lumos.
I think there were dogs here as well. But surely those were curdle.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
What?
Lenora, I
Sound
solved
like
the
you
mystery
said
of that
something.
painting.
You did? How?
Oh, then I had.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Knack? Well, I'm glad someone figured. The moth! I should have seen that.
What? Ain't nobody ignoring you. Did nobody just hear what you said?
Are you not tired of arguing?
Who arguing?
It's going back and forth.
You're the only one doing something. It's only you.
Gilbert in hand. Gilbert.
You always starting stuff. You always doing the most. You.
When I'm in
You.
Hogsmeade,
And why am I barely hearing about this bullshit?
What?
Why am I barely hearing about this?
Oh, you know.
No, I didn't.
Oh. Well, you should know.
Whatever. Whatever. You're always being rude.
How?
I'm just being rude.
How am I being rude? I'm just telling you your problems.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Why is it locked? I ain't got no focus potion. Amen.
What?
Amen.
Ain't nobody hear you. Speak up.
Amen.
What?
Amen.
Get mad?
Amen. Hmm? Hmm? Who?
You'd think knowing spells would
Who?
simplify things.
Who?
You're
Shut
back.
your mouth.
Nice
Don't
to
nobody
see
get
you
no
again.
fuck. Mm.
Mr. Weeds, I was
Incredible.
I will. I'm excited to hear.
How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Womp womp.
Hero has saved me
No.
more broken glass.
Hello again. I've got spectacular news. The broom grade's
My
ready.
laundry.
Stop
Oh, I
by
need
the
to get
shop.
my load, to be honest. Get my laundry. I did some YouTube videos. Man, I'm playing my game. I was gonna go outside, but then I was like, no, I don't need to go outside.
Alright, Jack. Do that to yourself tomorrow.
You may just go outside tomorrow, though. Sounds better. It's 7 p.m. Saturday.
Continue.
300,000 degrees. I don't need no bitch, and no bitch don't need. But I got my snookaloo-dook.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was, after you helped.
Bro, Gareth, shut up.
You and your concoctions. Sounds simple. I'll see.
I finally got cleared to perform.
I'll need to get those dried billywigs things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction.
My knees again. I need to go back to go get an MRI.
A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
The doctor just says she thinks I have arthritis in my knees.
Oh,
Maybe that I'm leaking fluid from my knees too. Whenever I go to like Sam's,
Accio! Levioso!
as I'm walking through the coast,
Glacius!
and I feel like I can't walk. Like I literally would complain about my knees hurting.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, first, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something.
what you think
Do you
that's
see that
about?
curious statue over there?
Huh?
Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Yeah. You got drum on me?
if you wouldn't mind humouring me. Listen, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Alohomora.
What's going on there?
Aloha, Mora.